Hello.
Hello, greetings and salutations, everyone. It is I, Kelly Awa.
This is part 2, sort of.
Yes,
well,
correct.
Really.
It is the same
continuation
of Friday. We said that we were going to come back and offer a bit on the idea of jumping in this idea of spirituality.
Which I'm not truly comfortable talking about, but
world.
Yes.
I think before we go into that, we need to make sure we clarify. I am, as well as Marcy, I can speak for you on this one, am a firm believer in the spirit world. The spirit world being that esoteric world that is different from our physical and terrestrial physical world, our material world. So I recognize and acknowledge the power that exists on that level of existence.
A lot of power.
Correct.
Yep.
For those who operate in that world, as does Marcy, being a creative empath, which you already know.
And I know that many other people do.
Yeah, that's what
they may not tell you, but they do.
I operate in that sphere with doing meditation and going into the astral plane and doing different things there. So,
but some people
that's how I know it exists.
Yeah, and other people being
I know it's real.
The light workers.
Correct. But there we go. That's what we're talking about. We have light workers who are doing amazing gifting work with other souls, crossing them over. Ones that are lost, ones that are confused, ones that don't know that they're actually dead. You know, and offering them that sense of completion with the cycle and a sense of peace. Correct. That's what life is about. The transitions. So they're assistants in this transition. Sometimes those individuals actually come under attack because they are operating in a spiritual world, and that's basically what had happened with Marcy here. The other day.
A few times a year it happens.
And the attack usually comes either directly to you or to someone who's close to you.
Yeah, and in this instance, try to get to you.
It was with her husband Rob. Again, glad that he's doing so much better. They weathered that storm.
24/7 surveillance on this house from the Justice League.
They weathered that storm, and he's up. We're talking about doing our football thing on Sunday and having a regular weekend blast like we normally do. But Marcy, I don't know if you want to speak to that anymore. It's up to you.
And I'll be honest,
I don't have those experiences, so
well, it kind of makes me uncomfortable, which I know,
I understand
only because if no one has experienced it, it's kind of like I'd be more speaking in metaphors. Basically, when you're doing your light work and you're doing your good work, once in a while, something will come around and make themselves known in the many ways that we've told you before, whether it's anxiety, whether it's you feel nauseous.
Just to clarify, that's known to you in the physical world.
Yes, and known to you in the physical this world, exactly. And you it's almost like a foreshadowing of an event, like something's coming. You just don't know when or what. You just have this idea. And my husband woke up one morning and recently and was like, I have such a headache and I feel so nauseous. And I was like, well, maybe you had bad ham. I mean, I could find out if anyone else had bad ham. That's a possibility. And so I called my parents and I called everyone and everyone was fine. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, uh-oh. Like, it just dawned on me, uh-oh. Well, I did have these panicky moments and I did feel like something wasn't right. And for a few days, I'm like, whoa, this is a big lead on. Like, how did I miss this? And a little crafty sucker just make you think it's you, and you're like, anyway. So long story short, he was really ill, and when they make you ill, there's almost like when I say they, how do I explain that? Forces that you don't even recognize. It's like weird.
A non-physical entity. A spiritual essence.
It's kind of like
a real life force.
I don't even have a metaphor for it. For once, I'm actually speechless. It's just, and nothing makes sense. Like, nothing makes sense. I mean, you could have a headache and you could be vomiting really bad and you're not, but the funny thing is, like, and your energy's drained, but it's like flu-like symptoms, but you don't have any fever. It's like there's always something missing, which gives you an idea, like, this doesn't make sense. Like, why do I have a migraine? The other key element. But and I just ate and I don't need any food, whatever it happens to be. And it was really tough, and I felt really bad. I felt really bad that I couldn't prevent it. But
again, sometimes you just have to weather those storms.
Yes. But I did. You know what I did? I did lay alongside him, and I was able to kind of give him some of my energy.
There we go.
That gave a barrier. So when I walked away which I wasn't going to normally say this to everybody, but when I walked to the doorway, I could see his aura was totally not like healthy, but he had a little white light, and that was my light. I'm
smiling because that's exactly where I was going to go and offer. You know, for me the only remedy. For anything in the spirit world, I deal with it in the astral plane. Yeah. So I don't deal with things in the physical world when it comes to the spirit world. It's tough. You know, I mean, everyone has in the spirit world, you know, you move in a different kind of way. You know, so you have different gifts that you use.
Yeah, and you're correct.
But I wanted to talk about that energy exchange. The idea of giving your positive, healthy, good energy to someone who is hurting.
It's like pushing the energy out.
Correct. I mentioned to you before. I've been working out of this book called Hands of Light. That's really all it's about. It's about utilizing your energy, either to draw sickness from someone,
which I never had done.
And then dissipate it into the atmosphere, because you really can't destroy the energy. The only thing you do is move it from one place to another. So, okay, I'm going to take it from you, you know, move it into me, and then dissipate it into the atmosphere, so that this way, you know, it's neither one of us. And I'm going to give you some of my good healing energy. Maybe I might take in some energy from the elements, you know, like the wind and the sun, and you know, take all of that in. If it's raining, even better. And I'm out there taking it all three, you know, and I'm standing in the grass, so I have the earth as well. You know, I'm taking as much energy as I can to give back healthy energy to
I've had friends that we met up and we did the whole energy thing, and I'm like, oh my god, my arm's tingling. Like, it was cool, and you could feel the difference between
feel the energy,
the life sucked out of you versus somebody, you know, instilling their energy in you, or just taking some of yours because they find you so happy. They're like, oh, let me steal some. Again, you're like, okay.
That's another form of a light worker.
Yeah.
In this case, they're more of a a healer, as opposed to one who helps with the transition. You know, so and they're healing the person who's sick in the physical world as well. You know, so it's another form of medicine, just like the acupressure and acupuncture that we talked about.
But that whole episode led to more, and it was great because I was able to pull in some of my friends that have gifts too, and send over some white light, and they're like, Marcy, do you know you have a portal in your house that opened up again? I'm like, I know this is too much. This is too much for you guys, but some of you guys. But I was like, yes, I'm aware of that. Like, can you please close that? I can't do everything
Call
today.
on assistance from those who are light workers. See?
I do.
There you go.
I mean, you know, and one thing
and that's how it works.
Everyone has different gifts. Everybody knows this. But long story short, one of my very good friends, actually I have to give her a call. It's been a while. But one of my very good friends, she's got amazing because I haven't talked to her in a while.
No. A thought just struck me with what you said. I want to let you finish what you're saying.
I know we have to keep it short. We could always do another one.
That's okay.
But she doesn't have the gift of being more of an empath, of taking on someone else's feelings. And one time we were working together on crossing someone over, and that person came to her and she goes, how do you do this? Oh my God. I'm like, well, how do you do what you do? Yeah. But I guess we only know what we know.
Yeah, you just confirmed what I was thinking. The thought was, wow, you have a gift that's so great with crossing over, but you couldn't do anything about the portal. So you required someone to do something. It's not that I couldn't. Okay, well, maybe I don't know, but that's the way my brain processed it.
No, well, yeah.
And I said, well, that means you need to work together.
Well, you have to work together. You should work together.
And then you gave an example where, it was that you worked together.
I wanted her help because, the more stuff you do, the more tapped out you are, the more vulnerable you are.
Correct.
So it's almost like your immune system.
Yeah, there you go. I was going to say, it's just like the physical body.
You don't feel good, and that's it. So, and then you're in bed for like a week. And, you don't want to be like that. So you call upon people to delegate things to help you out. It's not like you ever want to abuse anyone's gifts, but you just want to be like, hey, like, do you mind doing that? Because right now I'm trying to protect my husband.
Hey, give me a
I
hand.
don't want my kids seeing any spirits in the house.
Hey, give me a hand.
The electronics are going off on its own. I really can't handle this right now.
Throw up the bat signal.
Exactly. The bat signal.
Throw up the bat signal.
Yes.
There you go.
The Justice League.
Yep. There you go. Whatever. That's what we call it. Justice League. Hey, Justice League.
Justice League. That's what my husband calls it. The Justice League.
Big JL in the sky. Let's go.
Oh my God.
You know where to come.
We got to call out of here now.
Hey, always keep it love, light, energy.
All right. Love, light, energy.
Tune in. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.